time I have a bad day, I have a solution that every sane person in this room will agree with. Watch Instagram Reels for 3 hours. And at the end of every bad day, I pull up my phone, click on the Instagram Reels icon, and the first reel that pops up screams at me, "What color is your Bugatti?" Okay, I ignored it the first day, next day, new reel. "What color is your Lamborghini?" Okay, next reel. "What color is your Ferrari?" One day I got apprehensive. I was like, wait, I'll answer, please stop. I drive a Dio owned by my mother, and it's red and white. I wear a matching red colored helmet with it. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Now, let me take you through a bad day that I had. Let's start off with the morning. I had a beautiful morning. I was taking a walk, and the scenic route was something out of an anime, and I was holding hands with a loved one. As this was going on, a song started playing in the background. Yenu tondre, yenu tondre. Jagrutri illa andre, yenu tondre. Like, this is not a romantic song. And then from the back I get hit. Thun! What's happening? There's no one here. Thun! Another hit. Third hit, I wake up. It was 6 in the morning. That song was being played by the garbage van to pick up the garbage. And the hits on the head were basically the construction workers hitting the iron at 6 a.m. in the morning on the construction site in front of my house. At 6 a.m. I was taking a walk. I was frustrated, but I got out of my weighted blanket. It was a winter morning, brushed my teeth, and had a great breakfast. As soon as I was done with my breakfast, my mom told me, go and get groceries from the next store. I was like, okay, let's do this. I got on my scooter, started it, you know, the Dio that I spoke about. I went a little ahead, gave a little bit of accelerator, but my scooter swayed to the left. I was like, okay, I might be driving this wrong. Another accelerator and straight to the right. My scooter became Nora Fatihi. And I was like, this is not safe to ride at all. So I rushed to the mechanic slowly. I didn't want any more dilbers on the road. I got to the mechanic and he said, sir, your scooter is not Nora Fatihi, it is Madhuri Dixit. Because the tire has gotten old, but it's still got the moves. You know what I mean? So what happened next is that he said, we're going to have to change the back tire. And don't worry, I will throw in a service to the scooter as well. It does look like it needs a service. And I asked him, how much will this cost? And he said, sir, only 2,800 rupees. With 2,850 rupees in my account, I said I'll pay. I felt like Ambani in 144p. He was happy. He said, okay, sir, you can come in the evening and collect it. I caught an auto, went back home, had a delicious lunch, and around 4 p.m., I came back to the mechanic. I didn't even look at the scooter. I signed the bill, paid the 2,800 rupees, got on my scooter, accelerator. Swayed to the left. What? I just got it serviced. Okay, it's okay. I might be driving this wrong. I adjusted myself. Swayed to the right. My scooter was Nora Fatihi first. Now it is Hrithik Roshan. I got it fixed. I turned around, swaying to the right. I went back to the mechanic and I asked, what have you done? I have paid you 2,800 rupees. And he said, sir, you are the one who signed the bill, and we have done the service. I said, did you at least change the back tire? He said, no. We have changed the front tire. I was like, didn't you see it was the back tire that was old? He said, sir, but you agreed it is the front tire. This is when something snapped in me. All the bitterness of the day came out and I said, do you know who you're talking to? Who do you think you are? This was an interesting moment. Because for some reason, whenever that influencer interrupted my day, I was conforming. But when it came to the mechanic, I wanted to feel superior. And I shouted at him. The garbage truck people who were playing the song and the construction workers who irritated me and the mechanic are called blue-collar jobs. I have a question to all of you. Have you found yourself losing your anger at the blue-collar workers? What privilege do we hold? We pay respect, dignity, and even our money to people who have 1 million followers. But to the people who work for our benefit, we want to feel superior. The garbage collectors were doing their job. They get paid minimum wage for it. But they had to face my irritation. The construction workers were working while it was raining. And I got irritated. Think about it. All the clothes that you wear, every utility that you have, if they thought exactly like the influencers, what color Bugatti do I have? And they quit their job the next day, all the electricians, all the daily wage workers, all the people at the factory making your phones and your clothes, wouldn't society crumble? What would happen if all of these influencers were to disappear tomorrow? Max to max, Meta would go bankrupt. Our privilege and our materialistic virtues have turned the blue-collared jobs into a blue-colored joke. All they want is just 3 meals a day, education, and dignity. You know, I started off the speech by saying I was having a bad day. My bad day is one of their best. 3 full meals a day, a weighted blanket, a roof over their head. Now, what can we do about this? Can we change this? I don't know. I'm just a 21-year-old person who's about to be unemployed in 6 months because I'm going to graduate. But one thing I can ask you all to do 100% is to take the first step and treat them with more respect and dignity. Check your privilege. Do not let the blue-collared jobs turn into a blue-collared joke. What do you think, Toastmaster of the Day?